What's happening, y'all? I'm gonna give y'all the rationale for my Microsoft swing trade play. Hold on, let me try to get a little bit of lighting in this one. But I've been crushing the market, man. Whether y'all been following the plays or not, y'all gonna get some education. So let's take a look at how I did last week in the market. Let me pull up the account. So last week I did pretty good, maybe because we now have same day expiration options. So while we was at the top, I sold all my stocks in order to, reserve capital, but the market looks like it's going back to the upside. So I'm gonna start buying more stocks. But we up about a little less than 2,000 last week. As you can see, it was like a perfect week. So we're gonna keep the same momentum. As y'all can see with the headlines, we're gonna look at Microsoft today. But first, let me pull up the Fear and Greed Index to see what the Fear and Greed Index is talking about. So the Fear and Greed Index, we are neutral. Looks like last week there was more fear, 32%. Now we have 45 neutral. So that means that the market is moving more towards bullish, right? People become less fearful when the market is going up. So we like that. We like that. So let me go ahead and pull up Microsoft right away to jump right into it. So Microsoft has made a significant drop. I'm talking about was Microsoft at the highs was 553. Now Microsoft all the way down to 392. So that's a big drop. That's a big drop. But why do I like it? I like it because we are oversold on the RSI. The last candle was a hammer candle, which is usually a reversal candle, right? Just in case you new to day trading or swing trading, I'm gonna pull up a hammer candle for y'all, just so y'all can see. Hammer candlestick is a reversal candlestick. Let me pull it up for y'all real quick. So we got the hammer candlestick, and as y'all can see, the hammer candlestick is a reversal pattern featuring a small body at the top and a long lower shadow, meaning the wick. So it's a hammer, it's a reversal candle, meaning that the stock went down a lot during the day, but buyers pushed it back up by the end of the day, making the price movement for the day very small, but buyers took control after sellers pushed the stock down a lot. So there wasn't a lot of movement in regards to price from open to close, but nonetheless, it's a reversal candlestick. I feel like I need more light, but it's too much. But nonetheless, it's a reversal candlestick. So I like Microsoft because we are oversold with the hammer candle, right? So let's pull the chart back up. Swing trade plays been hitting. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been a little afraid of swing trading lately. So I really been day trading my swing trade plays, which if I would have actually did the swing trade plays, like my Apple swing trade play, if I would have actually did them, I'd have been a lot more profitable. But I actually been trading them since I've been a little more confident on the direction instead of execution, right? But we like Microsoft for next week, but Microsoft is not the only one, right? So we gonna pull up. Oh, another reason why I like Microsoft is because it's far from the 9 day moving average. When prices for new 9 day moving average, it's like gravitational pull. It's like the stock pulls back to the 9 day moving average because the 9 day moving average moves pretty close to price. If you can't see or don't know what the moving 9 day moving average is, the 9 day moving average is this orange line over here, right? So when you see that the price moves significantly from this orange line right here, like it popped up like this, as you can see, it came down, and within a couple of days or so, it made its way back down towards the 9 day moving average. So that's another reason why I like Microsoft, but I also like Broadcom. Broadcom on Friday had a strong bullish candle popping above the 9-day moving average. It's not necessarily a pattern in here. I mean, it kind of give me double bottom vibes, but not really. But I do like that Broadcom has popped above the 9-day moving average as well as the RSI lines crossing up. So I like Microsoft and Broadcom on the swing trades. Because the market was down, to be real, it's a lot of swing trade. I mean, almost everything I feel like would do pretty decent, but I'm just pointing out the obvious ones I like, right? So of course I like Amazon this week. You know what I'm saying? I know the packages is pulling up to y'all house on a daily. I know the packages is putting up to your house, but look how far we are from the 9-day moving average. And we are oversold. I like Amazon a lot for a swing trade play. Now, the reason that I'm not 100% confident on Amazon for the swing trade play is because the MACD is still crossing downwards, which gives us downward momentum, right? It's still saying that we could keep going down, right? But I do like how far down we are and how oversold we are. So we could get a pop and then come back down. Not too sure, but I like Amazon really because of how oversold Amazon is, right? But let's go to, the trend is your friend, and we got a stock that's trending that I mentioned a couple times in the swing trade Sunday. But I like the setup. Let me pull up the MACD on here. So I do feel like a continuation will happen with Home Depot. Home Depot is not necessarily a bull flag, but it is kind of giving me a cup and handle pattern over to the right. If you look, you got the little V or U shape with the little consolidation over to the right. It's giving me a little cup and handle slash bull flag pattern. Also, the MACD is crossing up and we're above the 9-day moving average, right? Um, so those were really the best plays I could find. There was one more that I did like. Ultimately, I feel like the stock market has potential really to go either way next week. But VRT, I really like this stock as a buy and a swing trade for next week. As you can see, the MACD finally crossed back up to green. We had a big bullish day above the 9-day moving average. And I know the whole wave is cooling down the data centers, and that's what Vertiv does, right? As far as like PE ratio and the value, it's a little extended. So I would really, if you like the company, buy it whenever. But as far as purchase, I would probably really want this to drop a lot before jumping in. But I gave y'all a bunch of different swing trade plays, man. Nvidia probably gonna go up like it always does. I like Amazon. I like Home Depot, Broadcom, and whatever other ones I mentioned, man. I'm Mike the Money Motivator, man. Make sure that you place a stop loss in every trade. Take losses early and let your winners run. And make sure you like and subscribe.